I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I have gas.
How's it hanging? Smoothie sour blueberry mango from Revelation Ale Works. A kettle soured ale with blueberry, mango, and lactose, weighing in at 5% on this one. The last one I liked a lot. I've spent like weeks trying to find some sours to send down for Lily's birthday party. And, I still gave this a little bit of a roll and it was dark on the bottom. I haven't been able to find anything. And then, Sunday, yesterday when I stopped, there was like just a shitload. And I purchased a lot of stuff, knowing that I would split it, send half to Lily, and review the other half. So, wow, smells really good. Getting the blueberry, probably a mix of both of them, but it smells like someone got the fresh juicer in my beer. It's fresh squeezed juice with alcohol. Cheers. Oh, David Brown got work beer here. I bet you could put this in just about any juice bottle, and if someone questioned that you were drinking on the job, you'd go ahead and give it a try. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Where'd you get that, liquor store? What? Never mind. Very good, very good. Okay, so Nihap drops a comment on a video from 6 years ago. Testicles IPA from Left Coast Brewing. He said that he's upgrading his land and that I can have all the leftovers. Okay. So, first was Smile Money. I see he's back into professional commenting. Saying first. Multi-Gunman says first what? Poco Loco says, is the loneliest number. Smile Money to Multi-Gunman. So many things, but probably nothing on your list. Laugh out loud. Second was Christine saying, hey. Third was Brad saying, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Brad. Fourth was Big Charlie's Model Garage. I like beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. Clyde says one of my favorite songs. Thanks, Big Charlie. I almost have to take the people that leave a comment and then just go double check, because lately I've been missing everything. I know I've said it before, so I can say it 27,000 more times. I hate YouTube's new system. Absolutely hate it. El Tenda, believe he's fifth, saying howdy. Poco Loco saying lick my nuts and being sixth. Gunwild says six bitches. How can I doubt him? Multi-Gunman says 6 bitches. You got 6 bitches? You're lucky. Poco Loco says that, or he has a kennel. Gunwild says to Multi-Gunman, it's difficult keeping them all in check. Then Scourge, if I don't run steel, I don't deserve the brass. I'd still, and I can't remember the reasoning why some pros have said, yeah, there's not a problem with steel, but if you're going to run one, you should stick with it. I don't know. I've never shot brass through either of the AKs. On the other hand, I'm not a big fan of steel in any other caliber because it takes away your ability to reload it. Shut up. Poke Local. Almost 2 hours with Matt. Nope. What kind of GoFundMe do we need to start to review with Matt are limited to less than 45 minutes? Multi-Gun Man, beer? What the fuck? I'll come back when there's whiskey. Miss 27 says maybe tomorrow. Multi-Gun Man says whiskey makes everything classier. Miss 27 says with ice too. DFC, top 10 biatches. Mr. Monzo TV says, cheers and a couple of beers. Yeah, that sounded all good right there. Mr. Monzo, I know I'm behind on you. 2 weeks ago on your Track Star Challenge. 2 weeks ago on your Firefly Hollow Brewing Company's. 2 weeks ago, Abomination Brewing Company's Galaxy something. Maine Beer Company, probably something I might have even had. That was a month ago. Yeah, I think the last thing I watched from you was 8 months ago. So I'm 8 videos behind, Mr. Monzo. I apologize. And by the way, they pulled the thumbnail on the girl in a swimsuit. And I appealed it, and they haven't gotten back to me, so I just put it back myself. Multi-Gunman, I approve that shirt, so I guess I will stay. Miss 27, his favorite shirt, never washed it. Multi-Gunman, I heard he doesn't wash his hands after using the bathroom either, even when there's shit on them. And then Miss 27 says, oh my. Poke Loco, it's time to take these reviews to the next level. Whiskey butt chug. Yeah. Smell my silkworms and soy sauce. Well, it's protein. Well, it's disgusting. Rich Huff, cheers all. Patriot Ninja, beer and more beer and boobies. Patriot Ninja, oh, and more whiskey. Patriot Ninja, cheers to everyone. Patriot Ninja, holy shit, almost 2 hours. I'm going to need more whiskey. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. And Patriot Ninja says, or more whiskey. And this will be where we take a break for a second and take a look at the 2 packages that arrived today. One from Jade Elite Ammunition, and not overly sure if it's one of those safe for video things. You know, the last time he sent me like a whole box full of NFA items, and it's just a good thing that I wasn't on the air for those. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Huh? You know, you want to get on your hands and knees and beg your government to have something? Why is it that they don't want you to have it? Huh? Emerald. See, that one's disqualified. This one, this one's getting down there. It's been a while since I've had a good butt chug Poco Loco from this one. Okay, so the first one is another one from Cherryville Signs, Pine Grove Avenue, North Carolina. And this one was addressed to Whiskey Dick. First one, I'm Joe Biden and I forgot this message. Next one, Biden, make China great again. Oh, that one has to. That one has to go on the truck. Okay. Biden, making China great again. The thing is most of the stuff that I have on my truck is just more true than it is anything. Okay. Possibly the dangerous box opening from Jay at Elite Ammunition. Obviously, if all of a sudden the camera goes black right here, homemade cherry pepper jelly goes great on pork. Jamaican jerk, best there is. It's from there. Hard to get since the last hurricane wiped the place off the face of the planet. Mix 50-50 with brown sugar, marinate, and then brush while grilling. Killer on wings. Well, moon clips, don't eat these. Okay, so it was an ice pack. Got some half Moonies. And this is for the Colt. It looks like some of the rounds fell off, which, if that's the case, I'd rather they easily fell off. Some of these are really a bitch to get on there. So 1, 2. So three sets. This must be the ooh. That smells good. Oh, that's still holding the seal, so I'll leave that sealed, and I will refrigerate immediately. Awesome, thank you, Jay. Tomorrow's recycling. I need to get the stuff packaged up for beer packaged up for Lily. These don't exactly look like something that I'd want to waste in the Colt, unless of course I'm using it to defend the house. This 27. Intro babe okay, brew babe okay. Intro brew balmy, yeah, okay. And Matt, yeah, okay. Vocal local. I hate it when people say I'm not going to lie. What in any other case would you would lie? I have the same issue with that phrase, Poco. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I agree. Poco Loco. Matt should be used to things being a little too little for his hand. Cheap old gun guy, you and Matt have to learn. When you shave your heads, the one on top of your shoulders. You must powder your heads. The camera adds 50 lumens. Smile Money. Hellcat or Harley? No, Christine. You will get a dancing pickle and like it. Probably. Smile Money. Okay, now what you have a video explaining how you would rig a crime scene. One more nail in your coffin. Laugh out loud. Heck yeah. I mean, just because I said it didn't mean it happened, really. Hell, Smile Money. I've been taught by the best. You always carry a throwdown gun with filed off serial numbers. Cobra. If that GI Mag was rebuilt with an anti-tilt follower, that could be the issue. Some anti-tilt followers downplay well with standard GI Mags. I'm not sure if it's the spring or the ramping of the mag. I had a similar issue once when I tried to upgrade some old GI Mags with some Magpul anti-tilt followers. There are different versions of followers. Some may be, read more, finicky. Just a thought. Yeah, I have to think it's something related to that because it certainly cannot be the spring. The spring in that... Oh, I threw it back with the gun. The spring in that mag feels super. I mean... Smile Money. Glad you told us you wouldn't lie about your favorite bulk carrier group. Now, what about everything else you said tonight? All a fucking lie. Billy Rank. Is it just me, or does Matt, with a freshly shaved head, look kind of like Boy George? Thumb that up. Poco Loco. The Hive Patriot trigger is awesome. It goes straight to the wall, then click. Everyone who shoots this gun says never would they have imagined a Glock running like that. Hive Technologies. Yeah, $130, and you basically get the trigger and the trigger bar, and the trigger will come with a matching 2x3 patch. All right, so you can select the color shoe, the generation that it's going in, and the frame size. Nice. Smart Money. The extra money for unemployment will end soon, Matt. What is a person worth that drops vats of molten steel and triggers earthquake warnings? Not many Solomon thief monitor jobs that pay a lot. See, here's the problem. Matt takes the ridicule the day after, so if he didn't watch this and look at those, I just have to answer miserable Matt questions or whatever. Clyde, they put worms in mezcal and people don't complain. Eat the worm, do the shot. Mark, Musical Bullet. What the fuck is this, Fear Factor or a brewery view? I just puked. Fuck. Look who's talking. All you ever send me is either videos where girls are sticking foreign objects where they don't belong, or guys eating Reaper peppers. I mean, That one dude, I don't think he's even alive. I mean, I won't lie, Smile Money. On this one time. All the rest of it, total fucking bullshit. That's all I gotta say. Okay, what do I think of it? Well, I just opened a second one. Just like the last one, all pretty damn tasty. Ben N, 2-hour brew review. Just what we all needed. Not necessarily, but I'm with you. Smile Money. You can't reload. You would need to have support staff to monitor you. Gunpowder is dangerous. Sounds like woman work. Yeah, besides that, I don't think I can get anything right now. Nothing. Clyde. E6. E6, says Clyde. I like to go on record and say that Matt reset the board. And there's no pins in it yet, Clyde. Not a single one. But Matt, good job, Matt. The very first call, E6, is a hit. Clyde, can you hear me, Clyde? Clyde, hello. Hello, Clyde? Smile Money. Muscular degeneration is normally a blind circle in the center of your vision. Or macular degeneration. Maybe that is why Matt's grandma is always watching him out the corner of her eye. Well, there is another possibility. Steven, Hobson led. Matt sure was a target on his ass for police, so it seems. Clyde, way to go, Sharky. Congrats. Sharky says, thanks, Clyde. Clyde says, anytime. J-Dog, here at work. Cobra, E5. E5 is a miss. What in the hell is like a sticky spot on my meese? Sticky spot in the palm of my hand. What's that all about? Mr. Mark Mac 85, intro babe spectacular. Oh, the one that YouTube says is naked? I wish. Cobra SH, CB time. Steven, again. Does Matt have custody and baby mama gets visitation? No, I think it's a 50-50. McLean. No, I don't even think it's a 50-50. I think Matt just gets every weekend. McLean. So to tell a family secret, my grandmother was Dutch. Name that movie. Hey Google. What movie did they say to tell a family secret my grandmother was Dutch?
Blazing Saddles. On the website thewilderride.com,
okay. Hey,
they
Google.
say...
Okay, Google. Shh, quiet. Put a sock in it. McLean, memory serves, that was Blazing Saddles. McLean, there's a school of thought that if you carry a smile-moneyed pew and there's an incident, they'll say you look at that he's looking for a fight. No, I've actually heard that, and I've also been told by a gun attorney that it's total bullshit. Just like they say, oh, if you put Punisher grips on your gun, that just means that you want to kill somebody. What a crock of shit. No, I've actually heard that there is not. I've been told, and this actually might have come from Jay and Jay's fucking attorney, that there is zero documented scenarios. It's like an internet myth that that's the case. Just like, oh, if you carry a black Talon in your gun, you just want to kill someone. Well, yes, Smile Money. Make sure you write this down. I'm not shooting to piss you off. I'm not shooting to injure. I'm shooting to fucking end the threat. That's exactly what the sheriff that taught my conceal and carry class taught us. You shoot until the threat subsides. That's all I'm doing, is I'm going to shoot until the threat subsides. I mean, I'm not launching one to try to tickle. Oh, that tickled on my ribs. That's funny. You are to shoot until the threat subsides. Stephen, stock locks have a 4-pound trigger spring. I noticed a dramatic improvement with a 5-pound spring. Lighter pull and a push on the reset. Yeah, I got to look through the thing and see if I can find any that are actually marked. I have a couple that I do want to swap out and just kind of do a before and an after, at least considering how easy it is to switch that spring out. Wade, in my high school years, we all had guns in our pickup's rear window, and most had Buck 110s on their belts. That was when this was still America and people loved it. Absolutely. In junior high, I had a Buck 110 on my side. I didn't have it concealed. I tucked my shirt in. Knife was right out there in the open. Nobody said anything in junior high. Nobody said anything in high school. When America was America, boys carried knives. I mean, we weren't walking around stabbing people. Like I said, I walked into high school carrying a rifle. Hey, Eric. I mean, this whole gun and mass murder with firearms really didn't. I did a Locked and Loaded show on this, and it was like the first real. It was a college campus, and there was that guy in the bell tower. I want to say that it was in the late '60s. That was like one of the first instances. I believe you can tie everything together. When you stopped having authority figures in the home, when the divorce rate went way up, when all of a sudden you were chastised or possibly villainized, ended up with a criminal record, maybe lost your kids, blah, 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 because you were no longer able to be a good parent. Now, just like with anybody, there's bad people. There's people that didn't know when to stop. You don't become someone that just beats their kids for every reason. But in my house, and it's been the case, even though she was a hooker and a slut, and definitely with Christine, that you have a firm hand. Your children understand and respect you, and then they go on to perpetuate being a good parent. The problem is it now gets harder and harder to do that. Like I said, when my kids were young, if one of them acted out at a restaurant, you spanked their ass, you put them back in the seat, and if it happened again, hey, we're just going to go to the car, and you're not going to get to enjoy dinner. If it's my turn, if the last time she did it, and this time it's my turn, I'll take the kid, and I'll put him back in the car seat, and we'll just sit in the car, and we'll go home hungry. The only one of the biggest things, and of course both of them ridicule me now, both Sam and Lily, is my oldest daughter, which is she was 11 months old when I moved in, and I feared that if we did what happened in my house, you use bad language, and Mom washed your mouth out with soap. Well, the father of my oldest is just a complete pedophile piece of shit, looking for every opportunity to try to get the upper hand on. It's like anything to hurt the adults, and then continue abusing the child. My thought was, well, it could be misconstrued that soap is poison, and he's poisoning the kids for washing their mouth out with soap. So that's when I switched to actually, and it wasn't even all that hot, but I do hear about it from both of them. Instead of, if they used bad language or mouthed off, they ended up having to have a little cayenne pepper on their tongue. And now I'm being told that, well, we don't like spicy food because you wrecked it for us as a child. It only happened a few times. It wasn't like I used like Dave's Insanity sauce or anything like that. By the way, if you put a few drops of Dave's Insanity sauce in a squirt bottle and missed it where your cat is scratching your shit up, the cat will never go in that location again, because this is what happens. Well, it was under a table, and the cat was scratching up the legs of a deacon's bench, and he went in there and smelt it and never even went under the table again. In another spot, he didn't detect the Dave's Insanity sauce because it had soaked in or something, and he ran his claws down it, and then like 15 minutes later he was cleaning himself. Little shit. But the next time he went near there, the taste that he had, he was sensitive enough to go, oh yeah, that taste and that smell. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So a little Eric parenting from days gone by. But yeah, I personally think that we watched the demise of our country because of pussies. Big old giant stuffed pussies. It's like, you can't do this, and you can't. I mean, the world is full of Karens and Kens. Wade, Bolin used a 44 Automag and Beretta 93R as sidearms. Don Pendleton's Mac Bolin has over 600 books, novels in the series, totaling over 200 million in sales. Damn good stuff. Steven, Matt wants a 3-pound carry trigger. Don't give ammo to the prosecution lawyer. Excuse me. Steven again. We might have to tinker with that, or at least look into it and see how it is, and tinker. Wise words from Matt. Jeff's Homestead. Jeff's Homestead. Jeff, who are you? Let's see what he says. Nice job, guys. I'll be watching more. I just got a Hellcat with an RMR cut, and I'm planning on the RDP. Also in the future. I love the barrel. I love barreled aged stouts. Best. Awesome, Jeff. Thank you. Let's go check out Jeff's channel. That's Mr. Monzo. Jeff's Homestead, 69 subscribers. Well, Brad, I don't know if you were 69th or not, but I just messed that up for you. I'm subbing. Actually, Jeff, while I'm standing here, I'll get you another sub. Let's see. Well, here, let's do this first. Ring on the little bell, like that's a joke. Jeff's Homestead, Orchard Walk, bulbs flowering, 4 of 21, 5 weeks ago. Spring Walk grapevines, reloading room, 2021 update, shop update, party fire with blue flames, Beer basement for lockdown. I like the way that sounds right there. Remington 762 by 40XB, made in 1976. I'm going to have to go over and check some of his channels though. Springfield XDM 5.25 10 millimeter. You know, I've heard some things about the Springfield, and I don't know if they're necessarily true or not, but either way, I really loved my XDM, and to have one in 10 millimeter, I don't know how you could go wrong. So there you go. There is my shout out for this video. Jeff's Homestead. Jeff has should have 71 subs. Looks like a cool channel, Jeff, and I definitely will be checking it out. EMT Rail Fan, beer, wine, cake, and a blowjob. Happy birthday, Miss Christine. Cheers, Lars. And she could say, party favor, blowjob looking thing, thank you, cheers, or thank you. I think she'd say thank you, cheers. EMT Rail Fan, laugh my ass off. Eric's gag reflex is less sensitive than Matt's, and he is always talking about Joey at the truck stop. Yeah, I didn't really want to throw up. It just didn't taste good. Well, my plan, like I said, my plan was to make a few chews and just get it done with, and instead the outer husk of its body separated, and the chewy center went down, and the rest like stuck. If I was going to gag, I am more likely to throw up watching somebody else throw up than I am for whatever the thing is at hand. I mean, let's not forget, I was a good parent. I wasn't one of these guys that patted it all off on the woman. I changed my fair share of diapers, and if you've seen some of the things that I've seen, and if you're a good dad and you change diapers, then you've seen it all. And yeah, if you can make it through that, you can make it through anything. Sharky, oh, lovely brew, babe. Damn, that canned crap looks nasty. EMT Rail Fan. To read more button, we'll just hit that right now. Matt, your son is old enough that he can make his decision whether he wants to be a shooter or not. But sit him down and tell him that you aren't wanting to turn him into an every weekend shooter or something. That you want to take him shooting just a few times to teach him some safe handling, and take his young curiosity away by showing him that a firearm can do to its target. If he or a friend should ever find one, and he'd get that young curiosity. Or he'll get that young curiosity unsupervised. Exactly. That's why my girls, of course, I was dad who always, had a gun. But they were, from the time that they were old enough, not a single one of the three of them ever actually resisted. I know Matt's son has I don't want to. And that's fine. And again, you shouldn't push. That, and you should start off right. And I think most people are smart enough to, have their kids be starting with 22 caliber. But one thing that just infuriates me and pisses me off, I won't lie, Smile Money, is those dumb assholes that the very first gun their little 98-pound girlfriend is shooting is like a 454 Casull or a Desert Eagle 50 or a Smith & Wesson 500. Not only is that stupid, and you are possibly destroying the passion for shooting forever in that particular person, or you could literally do them harm. Sharky, I'm not sure who sank the sub, just throw in a paper for the Boy Scouts or the next Justin bag. Okay. So, Sharky, paying it forward. Well, here's a question, though. And if anybody hears me say this and would like to play along, is this something more suited to go to the to Jay? I mean, when I send stuff to Jay, Jay has free reign to use it for himself or make it some part of the Boy Scouts. Or is this something that would have any possibility of being in the Justin bag? Granted, the Justin bag, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to fit some special criteria. You know, just throwing stuff in that maybe someone would find out to be cool or whatever. But so far, everybody that has won in Battleship has paid it forward to Justin. So I'm still working on some separate stuff to go to Jay and the Boy Scouts. For two reasons. One, it's the Boy Scouts. And I know that in this case they have a good leader with a head on his shoulders, Jay. And if nothing else, everything for Jay is a big pay it forward. Jay has done a lot for me in offsetting the cost on stuff. You know, I said, you know, I'll do a video for you, but you know, I'm sorry, YouTube has pretty much screwed that whole thing away. I mean, it was one thing when I could put out a video, and in the first 2 hours that it was up, it had generated almost 1,000 views. Now, I could interview Jesus Christ, and nobody gives a shit. It's kind of like the Battle Box and the Crate Club stuff, and all the above. But I continue to do it because I still think it's fun and enjoy it. And John Solar has put forth a lot of effort to try to clean up the Ebomi channel and make it in the kind of the Matrix thing. Make it in the eyes of what. I mean, eventually, I think everything's going to go bye-bye because YouTube wants to be a children's network. So unless you're showing someone on how to assemble Legos, eventually we'll probably all be screwed. But in the meanwhile, Jay, you have done a tremendous amount of really great and over the top things for me. So I always try to make sure that I keep constantly putting stuff in a box for you in the Boy Scouts. And like I said, you have first call on anything. If you open that box and go, I absolutely want that, it's Jay's first, and he decides. I mean, he has put stuff together for his own boys. He has had boys that were in his scouting group that needed something in particular, and I sent it and made sure that it went to them. So Jay is just a good scout leader, a good dad, and just a good person, and I consider him part of my family, and he's a good friend. So, yeah, I don't know. In the case of this, this might be a better item going to Justin's final mission, but I will continue to work on stuff for the Scouts and Jay. Sharky, the gazebo works perfectly, and yes, Matt, there's a plastic to stop weeds and honeycomb-style racks to prevent the gravel from moving around too much. Excellent. Sharky, A5 for the next round. A5. A5 is a miss. A5 is a miss. Sharky, woohoo, I won something. Pay the tripwire forward to the Justin bag. Okay. Don't think the Boy Scouts will need them. Or let them ride again. I'd rather if you guys are paying it forward that it goes in the Justin bag. Oh yeah, that's right. I should have thought about this before we got together today to figure out what the next item is that we're playing for in Battleship. I tell you what, And I don't even know if I want to give one of these up, but I don't remember if I have one or two. I only have one right now. Let me think about this, and the next time we get together, which will not be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christine's birthday, and I'm taking her out to dinner. And if Samantha can join us, I'm going to have Sam come with us too, mainly because I really always enjoyed doing our family get-togethers at least once a month. But I'll find something for the next one, and again, I'll try to find something that I know would work good for the Justin bag. If not the Justin bag, that would be something that somebody would want. Again, there's no pre-selected decision that if you win, it needs to go to the Boy Scouts. I mean, if you win, man, I'll send you the item. In the case of Sharky, as he well knows, I just I'm pissed off that it's always an inconvenience, huge financial inconvenience to even think about getting Sharky something shipped to him. His painting, which still sits in the gun room that Lily made for him. I want to say it was something like, what the hell was it? Like $375 or $400 and something dollars to even think about getting it shipped over to him. And he forbid me, which I'm kind of glad he forbid me, because that really isn't good money spent. But Gunwild, shut the fuck up, Matt. Gunwild, yes, Matt, it is your fault the review is 2 hours long. Eric isn't the one babbling about nothing. Gunwild, robbed of both the thumbnail and the outro, babe. Are you serious? Sons of bitches. Sharky, the outro, babe, got stolen again, and again it was a perfect edit from their end. Technical issues? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll just use her again. I mean, wasn't like any of these girls are naked. I mean, I'm sorry. The intro girl is in a swimsuit, and you don't. It's like anything you're gonna see this summer. So, Smile Money, locked and loaded, not female posture shitter talk. I thought you were going to poop in a bowl and try to guess what each other had been eating. Smile Money, rare breed wanted to avoid any confusion with a full auto. Like no one would notice the increased rate of fire. Oh, yes, Smile Money. It is definitely a subtle increase. Like, it couldn't possibly cycle any faster. But again, it's in your finger. It's not in the trigger. Wink, wink. Din Scourge, you look high in the new thumbnail. Did you pregame with Matt in the garage? No, I did not. I'm not gonna lie. Smile Money. I just I'm not even, back in the day, I had experimented. I experimented with a lot of stuff. I never understood the whole smoking pot thing, because if I want to go to sleep, I'll just put my jammies on and get in bed and go to sleep. I don't need, at least at the time, to pay $50. Now I understand the amount that I got for $50 back in the day now is like $375 for the same amount. Holy shit! No, I'm sorry. Think of the amount of guns that Matt could have in his collection. Jay, going to be looking for this beer. The first one or the second one? Jay, 1 hour, 50 minutes, 11-second inputs on how something looks with all those ear piercings. Okay, Jay's got the last comment before we go to the club. And I'm going to go make burgers and jalapeno and cheddar brats on the grill. Now, I think I did this last time, and I don't mean to be making this a whole special thing. The blueberry mango, the blueberry part adds a little bit more of a bitterness. Not necessarily just a sour, but just more of a bitterness than the last one that I had. I don't even remember which one that is. And I also got another one. And I don't remember what that one was right now, but this is the one that I thought I would like more of the two that I just bought yesterday. The first time I had this, I thought it was a little bit better than this one, and I might have, under the sour category, might have given that one a, I don't know, might have given it a 9 or a 9.5, and I would have probably said more if it had more booze in it. This one, you know, it's very drinkable. It's very drinkable. Lawnmower beer, just when you just don't want to be dealing with the harshness or all the shit that's in like an IPA. So I would give this an 8.5 on the whole sour, the smoothie sour kind of beers. On its own, completely in the E scale, probably a 7. It's still good. Everything I've had from them, I would get again, but again, it's a 4-pack, but they are big cans, and I just love big cans. So let's go to the club, and then I'm gonna go grill and smoke a cigar. Bang, Cobra. First in the club is Gunwild. Cheers to the sunny slopes, Two-Hearted Edders, and Final Missioners. Mike. Cheers, Mike. Rich Huff. Cheers, Clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Clyde. Cheers, Two-Hearted Ed. To the sunny slopes, the Long Go Warrior Battalion, / Justin's Final Mission, Clubbers. Oh yeah, and Scotsman, if you make it this far in, which I don't know why you would, he had a get together last night. Him and of course Jan is gay. Alan B. Pro. John Solar was over there. Troy Yoakum was over there. I don't know if I know John Fitch was supposed to be there. I don't know if he made it, and I was invited. I was actually in bed by 6:20. I just wasn't feeling really good. Might have been the Chinese food that I had, because today was a don't get too far away from the bathroom day. And I think I just need to stop having Chinese. I just think it's the preservatives and shit that goes in there. It's not good enough to feel the way that I feel like 2 hours after I've eaten Chinese, and then the whole next day. Christine completely took a pass after the last time we had Chinese, so she was definitely the smarter of the two of us. So, sorry, Scotsman. Supposed to be on staff with you last night, and, nope. Smile Money. It is Monday brew review time. Cheers, 3 hours and 200 comments. Nope, and nope. Cobra, cheers, Clevers. Cheers, Cobra. And, Cobra stands as the last comment. Again, like I said, tomorrow is Christine's birthday, and I'm taking her out for dinner, so I will not be here. Cheers, guys.